One of the most common questions that I get asked is what is the best fifth wheel RV to live in? And if you really want the best of the best, you are not going to find it at an RV dealership's lot. You need to get it custom with something like this New Horizons. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Miles, and if you are a returning viewer, I'm here at the Hershey, Pennsylvania RV show. This is one of America's largest RV shows, and New Horizons actually only goes to two shows throughout the year, the Hershey RV show and the Tampa RV show. So this is my first time getting to see a New Horizons fifth wheel in person, because this is also my first time coming to either one of these shows. So I'm really excited about this. I'm going to try to give you as much information as I humanly possibly can, and also go through this video as fast as I can so that I can get on to showing you some other cool stuff that's here at the show as well. But let all this traffic go by. With this New Horizons, they have the Majestic line here, and then they also have the Summit line. Now, the Summit line, what I'm being told is this is one of the last models they will have of that. So after this, it's gonna be just the Majestic, and they do complete custom builds. So you can get pretty much any floor plan that you could imagine, from, like, I think they said 35 to 45 feet, somewhere in that range, maybe 32 feet, but there are virtually no limitations to what you can customize on a New Horizons build. Now, if you are looking at something like a New Horizons, two very important things to know. One, it's gonna be about a 6 to 8 month wait for you to get your new fifth wheel, because they are going to custom build it. And two, it's going to be somewhere around $250,000 to approximately $375,000. So obviously much more expensive than other fifth wheels you'll see at RV lots, because it is just so much better quality. So we're gonna focus in on this Majestic here. I do wanna show you this Summit here as well, because we have a rear kitchen floor plan with this Summit, and then we have more of a standard island kitchen floor plan here with the Majestic. And I wanna show you both options. And then just keep in mind, you can customize anything on these, so they really can be whatever you want. But first of all, this has gotta be the biggest fiberglass front cap I've ever seen. It is absolutely huge and just looks so much bigger than most traditional fifth wheels. You also have a Gen Y hitch on here. So this is gonna be probably the best, pin box, and probably the best pin box that you are going to be able to get on a fifth wheel RV. But again, everything is customizable, so if you want something different, they'll do it for you. They'll make it however you want. So you have 4 batteries down underneath there in that storage compartment, side cameras built in here, and then they are like matching the full body paint as well. All of their units are gonna have full body paint schemes on them, so they are gonna look this good for a long, long time. And with New Horizons, they actually build all of their stuff in-house. So their chassis are built in-house. They're not getting their chassis supplied to them by another supplier. All their woodwork and cabinetry and all that stuff built in-house. So everything, again, is just built to be exactly what you want and need as a customer. It's not just slapping stuff together. It's really making the best fifth wheel option possible and then delivering that to you as a customer. Underneath in this storage compartment, I mean, look at how big this is. You literally have a 3-step ladder in there, and it hardly has taken up any space. And this is just a crazy huge space. See a water filter there as well, and everything with just how concise they put stuff together. You can tell the difference. Looks like there's even an access door there. Looks like it's screwed in, but I don't know what's behind that. It's kind of hard for me to climb back up in there. But just a huge space, and again, a lot of this stuff is just going to be specific to the floor plan design that you want. Down underneath here looks like hydraulic fluid there. You are going to have hydraulic slide outs on your slides, and then look at this. The full body paint is even in the sidewall of your slide out, and that is a hardwood. I mean, it's literally a fiberglass sidewall on your slide out. So that, or at least feels like fiberglass sidewall. I imagine that's what it is. So that is just a huge cut above everybody else. You're going to have Saloon G-rated tires on this one here, and you do have a MORryde independent suspension. So independent suspension on this fifth wheel. Sorry, I have made so many videos out at this show here for you, so it's kind of hard to get my words out. Sometimes my brain is feeling a little bit like scrambled eggs as I'm trying to articulately explain everything. I don't even know if that's the right word. I'm just getting lost in a tangent. Just, y'all don't mind me. Anyways, come to the back. You're gonna have a molded fiberglass back cap. So this looks really nice as well. This means that there are no seams in the back cap with that molded fiberglass there, giving you more of that like high-end motorhome look, but in a fifth wheel. And then as you come back this way, power cord reel here. So your 50 amp will be on a power cord reel, hydraulic auto leveling. And those are just some of the things here to talk about. It does have a mini split air conditioning system as well. So that's what you're seeing here. This is gonna be much closer to like a residential style air conditioning system. And curious, when we open this up, okay, yeah, you can't see that there. So look at that. That's your air conditioner that is feeding, from what I understand, I wish I knew more about the engineering of a mini split system, but you have two ACs up on the roof and that is what is feeding them. And one, it is incredibly quiet, and two, it is going to be much more efficient and much more like cooling in a home would be. This is going to be your water system here, and you do have a water manifold here as well, so you can shut off water to individual components in the event that a water leak happens. That way you don't have to shut off all of your water supply. You can just have it go to that one spot there. Side walls here, I mean, they feel very thick, and I was told they have a highly condensed foam there for their insulation as well. Going to be rated from -10 to about 110 degrees on these new Horizon fifth wheels. And up on the roof, they are using, I knew I was going to forget the name of this, which is dumb because I have heard of this company before many times. Here it is right here. They are using a flex armor roof. So this is a big deal. Also, look at that. Big truck, big RV. JD was here. He did film this. Kind of a cool thing he's doing. You will find stickers on the RVs that he has filmed. So pretty neat thing there that he's done. And then they have that flex armor roof. That flex armor roof is actually a spray-on sealant that they do on the roof that is incredibly well engineered to make sure that you do not have leaks on that roof. It comes with a lifetime warranty, and you can see that sealant actually goes over any seams that you would have on the roof, and it is a thicker material, so it's also going to help with sound dampening, and it is going to be a much more reliable, dependable product. And you can see it's even color matched to the paint up there as well, so it just looks incredibly well done. Another thing I want to point out real quick with the roof before we go inside is with the mini split system, they actually can install the AC units that go inside the rig on the sidewall on specific floor plans, which can give you almost a completely open roof. So if you wanted to do solar across the whole roof, that is an option on specific floor plans that you may be able to put together. That's not on this one, but that is something that I was told. Now we're gonna go take a look inside the Summit first, and then we're gonna come to this one. Personally, I actually like this layout of the Summit a bit more, but it's just because it's a rear kitchen and I really like the rear kitchens. And then as we walk inside here, obviously solid step as you walk in, and this does have a little bit more traditional look and feel in here, but it is completely customizable. So whatever you want, you can get it from the floor colors here. You can customize that. You'll see this actually has a different floor color than what's in the other one next to us. And this is not just a vinyl flooring. This is actually a wood flooring here in a fifth wheel RV. So that is definitely way better quality than you will find with anything at an RV dealer's lot. And then look at this. Obviously this is like custom I don't know if it's, maybe I shouldn't say custom, but this is residential style furniture that is in here. Again, something you can customize. You can get what you want. And then they do so many unique things because it's all just kind of up to them. So this here, this is actually the Samsung frame TV. Looks really clean in here, looks really good. And then with your cabinets and everything that are in here, again, customizable. So basically the way I would put it is if you have seen an RV out there that you like the colors of on the inside, but you want this level of quality and customization, they can do it. So as we keep walking around and look at this floor plan here, open this up, you're gonna have a nice closet there. And gosh, this, you can tell that's real wood because that is a heavy door. These fifth wheels are also very heavy. For any New Horizons fifth wheel, I would recommend a 1-ton dually. And for some of their bigger models, you might even need something bigger and more heavy duty than a 1-ton. You're gonna need like a F450 or F550 or something like that to tow some of these like 42, 44, 45 foot New Horizons fifth wheels. They are just absolutely huge. Come back to the rear kitchen, and again, because it's just all customized, such nice things that you can get put in here, like this black sink. If you don't want this split between the sinks, you can get rid of that. You can make it a farm or a single basin sink if you want. It's completely up to you. Got a dishwasher in here, and I'm not going to go too much into just showing the floor plan stuff. Like, you can see what's here in the cabinets, but I'm not going to show you every cabinet because it's going to be up to you what you want it to be. But you can see that there, just what that looks like with a pull-out tray, and then what your drawers look like here. They do use a dovetail construction there on the drawers, so that is, again, super high quality as well, something you're not going to find in most RVs out there on a dealer's lot. Even things like an induction cooktop, if you want that, can do that. Have residential refrigerator or residential microwave there. And then even this, like, not a traditional style refrigerator that you're used to seeing, and they worked in this little wine cooler here as well that you have in this specific floor plan. Then as we walk forward, look at the, I was looking up, and actually you don't have, on this model, it doesn't have the mini split on it. So we're gonna look at that in the other one. This one looks like it has just traditional AC returns there, and then your ducting all throughout here. And then as we keep going up, we're just gonna take a look at this one real quick and then hop over to the other one. See your bathroom here, definitely not a shower head setup you're gonna see in any other fifth wheel RV. That is a molded fiberglass one-piece shower. Drops down a little bit to give you great ceiling height. This has a soft touch ceiling panel as well, so like what you would see in a Class A motorhome. So another really high-end feature there. Much nicer toilet, again, kind of like what you would see in a Class A motorhome. And this is kind of what these fifth wheels are. They're the equivalent to a, 300, 400, 500. I started with numbers too low. I'm so sorry. They're the equivalent to like a $500 to $1.5 million motorhome, but in a fifth wheel RV. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. Washer dryer in that closet there, and again, just all solid hardwood finishing, and queen bed, king bed, whatever you want. It is up to you. So let's go over to the other one and look at the other one real fast. Come over here. And again, this is the New Horizons Majestic, and this is the island kitchen setup. So when we step into this one, you can see already like different color flooring in here, but it's that same wood material, and they actually did carpet in the floor here. So again, everything's kind of up to you. This is actually a real leather couch, not a pleather couch. And this has the mini split AC system. So when these ACs are running full blast, you literally cannot hear a thing. It is so impressive. And so this is that island kitchen floor plan, and we're just gonna walk through it real quick. I don't wanna go too crazy on just pointing out floor plan specific stuff, because this floor plan can be whatever you want it to be. You have this shower here. You can do more customization too. Like if you want to delete the skylight so there's more roof space to add more solar, you can do that. This in here looks like, okay, this is, I think, oh man, I don't know if this is like a fiberglass or if this is, it feels like warm to the touch, which makes me think it might be like a fiberglass, but it's really solid too, so I don't know. I wish I knew what this material was, but nonetheless, I mean, just super high quality. Come this way, you're gonna have things like, this is a real tile backsplash here. So actual tile backsplash, nice big opening into the bedroom. And then you have a queen bed in this model as well. And then all of this storage here. And then your closet here that has all the shelving built in through this space and the clothing rod. There's an LED light strip up in here. So this here is something where if you are looking for the absolute best of the best fifth wheel to live in, New Horizons is definitely one that you are going to want to take a look at if it is within the budget that I mentioned, where you're somewhere around like $250,000 to about $375,000. That's where you're going to be at on units like this, and they are out of Kansas. So you can go to New Horizons website if you are interested in something like these products that they have to offer and you want to get the best of the best fifth wheel experience. But let me know what you think. What do you think about the idea of customizing a fifth wheel, building it the way that you want it? And then what do you think about these floor plans here that we took a look at? Let me know down below in the comments. And then last thing, if you haven't already, in the link down below in the description, there will be a link to subscribe to my Firmly Unbound YouTube channel. There are no videos on there yet, but they are coming, and I'm really excited about what's going to be going on over there. So go subscribe to that channel so when the first video uploads, you do not miss it, because it's going to be some fun stuff that you're really going to like that will be different than what's on here. So go subscribe to that channel. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.